Sam Johnson. I was part of the first boys group to ever do the Rhody Court. I want to encourage all boys to do it. It's an incredible opportunity to meet people you normally wouldn't meet, to become closer to the community that we grew up in. And then the best thing was I created bonds with kids that I grew up with that I didn't really know, and now we're still in communication all across the country. We became close because we had to open up and had to get out of our comfort zone, so I'd encourage all boys to do it and be a part of 2021 Rhody Court.
Hi, my name is Claire Wagoner and I was the 2017 Queen Rhododendra. I pursued the Rhody pageant as a senior in high school because it was something that I'd always wanted to do. My mom was a 1990 Queen Rhododendra and I always enjoyed getting to watch her video of when she competed. I think this experience really helped me with on-the-spot speaking, when you're asked a question and you don't have a lot of time to respond. And I have definitely used this in my career now on Capitol Hill. And I think this is a skill that's applicable in job interviews. You might even use it in your career depending on what you decide to do. So for anybody out there considering this, I would highly encourage it. I think there is so much to gain, and I hope to see you all out there competing this year. Thank you.
I could tell you guys one thing, it probably would be to be in Rhody Court, just because you can build so many new friendships out of it. You get to meet so many new cool people around your town and just be able to represent your town one last year. But yeah, also you get a scholarship out of it, regardless if you win or you don't, you get a scholarship. So I think it's a pretty fun way to just put yourself.
I'd also like to share with you some of those fearful moments that some of you may be thinking about and experiencing in your head that you've built up, and share one of mine, just share some of my vulnerability around where I was at when I was 18. So talent wasn't one of my big elements of things that I could bring to the table, and I worked really hard at putting together a dance routine. And when it came to my time to be on the stage, I got up there, the music started, I was in position, and I froze. And the world all stopped. And I knew in that moment that I had to push forward and I had to finish, right? The music was playing, the audience was there, and I did it. And it was pretty horrific for me in that moment. And when I walked off stage and I went down the stairs, my chaperone was waiting for me and I was in tears. And she just held me and she said, "Honey, it's okay." And I was so worried about ruining my time or my moment to be Queen Rhododendron that I was just devastated. And I had a really hard time pulling myself through that. But the next portion, of course, were our dresses and our interviews on stage. And I love to dress up and wear a pretty dress. And so up I went, and the rest of the evening was pretty good. And I kind of had taken that pressure off myself about the what if and if I could be. And as we all came back up on stage at the very end and we awaited the clarification of who was the new Queen Rhododendra, and they announced my name, was probably one of the most amazing moments I've ever had in my life. That it's really important to step into scary spaces when you're 18, when you're 21, when you're 25, when you're 28, when you're 50, because it's really important because the outcomes can be absolutely spectacular.
All extracurricular activities, sports, band, clubs, those are all super important to be involved in, but being in Rhody Court is just one more thing to add to that resume at the end of the year, and it's something great that people are going to be looking for. And I know it might seem like you're super busy and it's just one more thing you can't do, but you can. People are so willing to work with you in Rhody Court, and your club, sports, band will be able to work with you as well. You can do it. Please do it. You will enjoy it, and it won't be something you'll regret if you don't do.
Let's get back in bloom and sign up for Rhody Court today.